Hello guys, what's going on? My name is Caitlin, your #1 Girls Lacrosse YouTuber, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the East Coast Dyes Venom Mesh Women's Runner. So before this video starts, I wanted to give a huge thank you to ECD for sending over not only the Venom Mesh Runner, but also a nice little tank top, a nice notepad with a nice little note, some bracelets, some crosses, and a pen. So huge shout out to the guys over at ECD. Go check out their channel and their new women's accounts. There's a new women's Instagram, a new women's East Coast Dyes YouTube channel, so definitely go check that out. Today I'm going to be reviewing the ECD Venom Runner in terms of stringability, design, and performance. The same categories as I review lacrosse heads. I think the same kind of categories apply to the pocket. So before I jump in, I just want to say that I have been an avid STX Launch Pocket user since middle school. I swore by it until I was introduced to the ECD Venom, and I have all positive things to say about this. I think it could really change the way the women's game is going to be played and where it's going thanks to the new mesh rule change. So yeah, let's jump right in. In terms of stringability, Venom Runner is strung up just the same as any other women's runner would. It's strung up just the same as STX Launch Pocket would. If you're a stringer, you know what I'm talking about. You just kind of string your interlocks. So that was really nice. The only difference I found in the mesh, the way the mesh is strung, is you do the top string slightly different, and you have to add a bottom string since there's no two runners to stick through the holes, but that's to be expected. And I think the stringability was perfectly simple, and I don't think it could really be improved. So in this category, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Moving on to design, I'm going to talk about 3 subcategories: the natural sweet spot, the lightweight feel, and the responsive control. Starting with the natural sweet spot. So as soon as I strung up this pocket and put a ball in my stick, immediately I noticed that the sweet spot just formed so easily. I didn't even have to play with the cross lace depth that much, because the way that this mesh is designed is that it's wider and stretches more on the sweet spot, and gradually that stretch decreases as you move down the runner. That's incredible design. It's had the most success in its purpose than, say, the STX Launch Pocket. Like, that design does have a taper as well, but I think this runner has had more success at that and keeping that sweet spot up high. The ball stays up there as well, which is gonna give you a lot more power behind your shot. It was actually really crazy. Like, I was like, why isn't the ball moving? But it was just staying right there, and that mesh really just hugs the ball in that sweet spot. So that was something I really appreciated. Moving on to lightweight feel. That's another huge plus of this design. I think this is the lightest women's runner on the market right now, which is a huge perk for the Venom. I picked it up just as itself, and it just felt like nothing. It was crazy. So that brings me on to responsive control. I could feel exactly where it was in the pocket, where it's gonna go, and that's something that's really hard to come by in women's lacrosse. A lot of times the runners are just brittle and like not forgiving, but this runner is so soft and just you just have so much ball feel. You need to use one yourself to know what I'm talking about and get that understanding. I can't stress it to you enough, guys. Like, one of my favorite things about this pocket is the ball feel. So design, I have no doubts in saying 5 out of 5. ECD really knows what they're doing. Alright, moving on to performance. If any of you guys watched my last video, I was testing out the shooting and basically trying to get used to the added amount of hold that this pocket gives you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because in the end, once you adjust, you're gonna benefit from that extra amount of hold, but it just took me some time to get used to. But I think one really good thing about the added amount of hold in this pocket is that it forces you to improve your own form, because if you don't have good form, the ball isn't going to go where you want it to go when you shoot it, because it clings to that pocket. So one thing that stood out to me about this Venom was that, yes, it took me some time to get used to, but in that time, I was improving my form, learning how to get a harder shot. It allows you to get the most out of it. The most power, the most accuracy, the most speed out of your shot, which is something I really appreciate about this pocket. Another thing, weatherproof performance. This thing is insane. This mesh runner doesn't retain any water. It's crazy. Like, I've been using this pocket for my entire season. We started in March. We haven't had one nice day, I don't think. We've always had rain or sleet or snow, and through it all, this mesh has held up. You know, in a lot of other pockets, when they get wet, they become illegal very quickly. That was never a problem with this Venom. I don't think it's become illegal once this entire season, which is another really impressive factor of the Venom. So in terms of performance, I think it's extremely accurate, it's quick, you get more power behind your shot, and it's weatherproof, which is hard to come by in some other products. So I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 in this category, just because of that. I'm trying to account for that adjusting time that it took me a little while to get used to, that some other pockets I don't need that adjusting time, but in the end you're going to benefit from that adjusting time. So, you know, it's kind of, I didn't really know how else to rate it. But there are no doubts that this product is probably the best runner on the market right now for the women's game. So the grand total comes out to be 14.5 out of 15, which is one of the highest scores, if not the highest score that any product has gotten on my channel so far. So great job, East Coast Dyes. I don't know how you guys do it, but you really created an impressive, amazing product here. So thank you guys so much for sending it my way. Please, please, please check one out for yourself. I can review it all I want, but you really won't get that feeling of that ball going in that pocket for the first time until you try it yourself. So yeah, go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We are on our way to 5,000 subscribers, which is insane. I want to thank you guys so much. And yeah, I think that wraps up the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.